Let me go be nosy real quick. Hi guys, how are you today? I am Kenya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I hope today's quality of the video is much better than the video that I posted on January 1st. Excuse that. I plan to up the ante and just put more energy and better my content, okay? So I have a question for you guys. For you guys who are employed, are you constantly, well, not constantly, but do you always job hunt? Even though that you have a job already, like, are you someone who like looks on the job boards to see what's going on and occasionally applies for jobs? So I was on TikTok about a month ago. Yes, I spend a lot of my time on TikTok, and if you are not over on TikTok, then what are you doing with yourself? Okay. So I'm going to like try to put the video like somewhere here for you guys to see, or whatever. So
in this day and age, you should never not be job hunting. Even if you don't necessarily plan on leaving your job, you should always be looking to see what's out there. What are other people getting paid to do what I do at other corporations, etc. Like, you need to always be looking to see what's out there, because you can be missing out on a way better opportunity than the one you're currently in by not doing so. Like, not job hunting is literally the equivalent to not having a savings account. Like, what do you do on those rainy days?
okay, so that was I Am Jerry Brown on TikTok. He's very popular, and I do believe that if you are working wherever you work, never to get too comfortable. You can get laid off at any moment. We all know that it is 2023. Working jobs for 25 and 30 years, it's just not what it is anymore. We've been hearing about all these Twitter employees getting laid off, just a lot of people in the tech fields getting laid off recently. And I'm someone who frequents job boards. I'm not saying I do it like every day or weekly, but once in a blue I might, go on to LinkedIn to see what's on LinkedIn, And I'm going to tell you, the job that I have now is because I basically did that. So basically I got a job working with Section 8. It was like really close to my house, a 15-minute walk. The pay was very bad, but it was close to my house, and the amount of work that they gave me was ridiculous. I was doing the work of like 3 to 4 people, and nobody came to me and said, you know what, you're doing well, but we're going to offer you a raise. They would tell me, wow, like your productivity is great, but nobody was offering me more money, And I remember watching a TikTok video, and it was a boy, and he was basically saying how he was working remotely, but he moved to Mexico. Someone broke into his house in Mexico and stole his laptop. And so he had to tell his job, like, damn, somebody stole his laptop and he needed a new one. But he also had to admit to his job, with his employer, that he was living in Mexico, because they was going to send the laptop to the address that he had previously in the US. And I remember sitting at my desk romanticizing, like, wow, I wish I could work remote. Like, I would love a remote job. Like, I want to work remote. Like, how can I work a remote job? When I tell you, I must have thought about that every day. So in my head, I'm thinking, like, if I decided one day to just drive down to Atlantic City, I could just wake up and do my work from my laptop from the hotel balcony, then walk the beach. Like, I had all these ideas in my head. Not to say that I was ever going to do it, but just being able to do it was just like so exciting to me. And so the position I have now is not a 100% remote position. It's a hybrid position. So I go into the office twice a week and I work remotely 3 days a week, which is amazing. And I don't know, I feel like that has contributed to my mental health tremendously. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. And so I went on some job boards when I would get home from work, of course, and I would apply for jobs. And then my director for the job I have now called me in for an interview. I kindly and politely took a sick day, went to the interview, got hired, and then here I am. I've been working in my position for a whole year. But had I not been the type that frequents job boards like that, I would still be stuck at a crummy job with low pay and a lot of work. And now the purpose of my previous job was, it was just a stepping stone. I wanted to get into affordable housing and I had no experience. So I figured, you know what, let's get into this field. Even, you know, if I gotta get paid a little bit, I'm just gonna get in here. I'm gonna learn everything I could learn. I'm gonna be productive. And the goal was always to just bounce. You get what I'm saying? But had I not been the type to be ambitious or to just check job boards, I would still be stuck at that job. You know, I was not making much money, and I was doing Amazon Flex on the side for extra money. If you want to know about Amazon Flex and my opinion on that, let me know in the comments and I will let you know. And you know, I'm at an age where I don't want to work that hard. Like, I want to live life. I want to be able to go to brunch on Sundays and not think about, dang, I can't go to brunch, I gotta work to make extra money. Like, I don't want to do that. And recently, like a month ago, like, I still do that. I'll frequent job boards. Like, I'll go on LinkedIn or whatever. That's my preferred job board. Sometimes I'll go on Indeed, but I'll go directly to the company's website through Indeed and apply that way. I don't know, I just think that's better. And someone called me, hey, you know, are you interested in this project management position? But it was more like on the urban, it was in affordable housing, but on the urban planning side. Now, at the beginning of this year, I did 2 Google certificates. I did one in project management and one in data analytics. Now, if you want to know about that, let me know in the comments. I'll give you the tea on that. But I've always wanted to get into project management, but I just don't know how. You know, like, I need to figure out how to get into it, right? So basically, they called me in for the interview, and the thing was, they said that I had to be in the office from Monday through Friday, from 8:30 to 5:30. And it was only going to be, for me, $10,000 raise for my current position. And I just can't justify, at this stage in my life, like, not right now. Maybe in a year or so, I will be ready to go back into the office full time. But the amount of time I've been able to pour into myself, my home, like, I've been doing all these home DIY projects. If you want to know about those projects, I've been like recording it. I'll show you guys like what I've been up to, and I really feel like it's affected my mental health in a great way. And so they were all only offering me $10,000 more, and I just couldn't justify it. I just didn't feel like that was enough to leave my position that I was in currently. And the commute was going to be longer. So the job was in Jersey City, mind you, and I currently work in Manhattan. And to get to work, it's about, I can leave my house and get to my office and be sitting at my desk in about 30 minutes. And so I don't want to go back to sitting in traffic for hours to get to work, you know? I'm trying to live a soft life, if you know what I mean. Okay? Women, men can live soft lives too. And so, like I was saying, had I not been checking out job boards, I would have never been presented that opportunity. So now that I've been presented an opportunity to work as a project manager, like, I'm confident that I could most likely get a position in property management. So I will be manifesting that for myself for this year. So yeah, definitely always check out those job boards, because your next opportunity could be sitting right there, but you didn't go check it out. You didn't go see about it. So frequent your job boards once in a blue. You know what I'm saying? And that is all. Also, I just wanted to say Happy New Year if I hadn't said it already. And I did have a great 2022. Mentally, I feel like I have glowed up mentally. Like, 2022 was one of the most peaceful years I've had in a very long time. And I hope that this year, 2023, because today is January 1st that I'm filming this, is going to be just as peaceful. I'm spreading peace, love, and good vibes and energy onto your lives as well if you are also watching this. But yeah, that is all.